the people of Winterfell. I think you met them before. And I went to go talk to Charlie about it, and he just straight up said no. And he didn't care what the people think, or what they do, or what we did for Winterfell. So
I don't
I
know who
came
this guy
to
is.
Finnegan today to ask him to help the people of Winterfell take back Winterfell. And Finnegan's on my side right now, and we came to talk to you about it.
Oh, he wants to be Lord, so Finnegan's helping him back him to be Lord.
I don't know. How does the only one I know from Winterfell would be Roland, and that's who I would trust talking to from Winterfell's side, I guess.
For some reason, he thinks I'm a wildling, and I don't know how to feel about that. So wherever he's getting
Probably
that
is a
information
wildling.
from, he's totally wrong.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. But yeah, these guys just came here to talk to us.
You were there
So
again when
we're gonna find out what
Roland
this is
took his
about.
own person the fuck off when I almost declared war on Winterfell.
Yeah, but
Oh,
Cregan's a
that man
dumbass.
will be gone. Yeah, he's a very stupid man.
Well, from what I've told, Cregan's already exiled, and from what my knights have gathered, he's left Westeros.
Oh, he actually left Westeros.
Yeah,
Shame.
the
That is
soft
what,
rebel,
section.
you know.
That is what my knights were have gathered for information. After they learned of what happened that night, they started to seek him out.
Yeah, it's understandable. But they made a little bit of coin off his head as well.
But he has vanished, and they heard he left Westeros, so I'm not sure what that meant.
Yeah, fair enough. Well,
I was going to
figured I
speak to you,
could-
Finnegan,
yeah.
about that. I see you claimed the mountain now, so I'm all confused.
Well, we figured we'd stop pushing our borders up. Obviously, with our alliance, you guys still have free access to it, so it makes no difference to me who really owns it. It's just to stop putting territories out. I figured, considering how close we all are, our kind of borders kind of merge into one. Which is kind of why I was inclined to help Carlisle here.
Oh right, so he wants like a three-way alliance between Storm's End, Winterfell, and the Iron
And if we were
Islands.
going to take over Winterfell,
That's
I'd
interesting.
put Carlisle in charge myself as well.
That's interesting.
He would
Okay.
work with us. You know how the South, the people in the land, think of the people in the Isles, pirates, scumbags, and all that sort of shit. We get the same thing because of how I run Storm's End. Winterfell's been getting pretty shit recently, and Carlisle seems to think he's going to be a good thing for it.
You know I'm gonna be exactly like you, right? You'd be pretty scumbag.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good to my people. I don't mistreat my people.
Carlisle, is that his name?
I don't mistreat the people on the land, you know. They pay me taxes, I give them goods, I protect them, I repair their buildings, I look out for them. I'm sure you do something the same to the people that live on your lands.
Exactly. Yes, I take care of my people. They all followed me to live with all of us because they didn't like the new woman of Winterfell.
Might I
The way
ask
the
you
Ironborn
something
are
real
equal.
quick? Philip from
Your call.
Winterfell, what did you think of Arda?
Of Barda?
Alright.
I didn't really know him well, and I didn't really trust him. He caused more trouble than anything.
Alright, I'd agree to that. Well, if you don't rule as Barda does, I would see no harm in helping you claim throne there, and if it's truly what the people want, of course, Orcus, Weissman, and I would have to discuss this, and we always keep in mind what's best for the Isles, and we are, unfortunately, as I had mentioned, we are very short-handed and put materials towards ourselves as much as we can. We only have with probably 6 or 7 people who are awake very often, and it's been quite difficult for the islands.
As
Well,
I said,
I didn't
all you
wanna
gotta do is
put-
extend a hand. We're more than welcome to help you guys out. Yeah,
Yes,
the
we
offer's
are
been there
too.
since the start.
And I don't want to put the people of the islands in harm. So whenever we do this, or if it does happen, I'm pretty sure we can take care of it with a little bit of help from Storm's End.
I know
We've
it's
got
not
a fairly
the Isles' way.
sizable army.
I know it's not the Isles' way to get into the politics of the South, but I'm thinking uniting the Isles with ourselves sitting here, we could provide a very sizable force.
Oh
A
damn,
good
man.
force at that, to start making people see us differently. Treating us the way other people should be treating us. Too many times when I was down the Isles, when I was down south, people belittled me and spoke ill of the Isles, and that got me into a lot of fights. I say we give people what everyone's scared of.
The thing is, what he has planned is quite interesting actually. Like,
I'm not asking for answers tonight.
it is quite a strong force. The Iron Islands,
guys-
Storm's End,
couple of days
and
to think about
Winterfell. 3
I'm still
kingdoms
on the fence
together
myself about it.
is
I'm not spoken
pretty
to Sunny or anyone
strong.
else on Storm's End yet, but
Stags,
been
wolves, and then you have
go out and do some
boats.
stuff, so
Me and my bear saddle, we have a Callie
Well, the one
saddle.
question
If this
I
were
would
to,
have for
Still gotta get Callies, but
I just have one question for the man that's claiming he's what the Winterfell people want. So, if I would agree to help, and there's a mutiny because you're not what the people wanted as you claim, you would be willing to put your head up and be executed at the Iron Isles.
Yes, I would. And to be honest, I remember you coming into Winterfell talking about that stupid gate. We will take it down for you, so you can get your boats in and out.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about the gate. I already told Charlie I'd blow down the fucking gate if I
Oh,
wanted
yeah,
to.
That fucking gate's stupid. I don't even know why they put that gate there.
To
But
keep
yes,
my
if
boats
the
out?
people do not want me as the leader of Winterfell, I would pretty much give my life for them, because I do trust them and I know they're what I want, or I'm what they want for some reason.
And go ahead and talk, William. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's quite alright. I seem to have forgotten what I was going to say anyway.
That tends to happen to me too.
Oh yes, I remember. If this is to happen, is there an estimate of when it will happen?
It depends when y'all make up your minds, or
and no
I
definite
really
date yet.
don't. Yeah, I don't want to just do this and then y'all be pissed at me for just taking it over without, your permission or your permission or.
We all stay in communication with each other, give each other regular updates, and we can decide when we're all ready to make a move.
Do you have keys to the keep, or do I have to blow open the doors? That would be another question.
Winterfell's easy to climb over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can grapple in pretty easily.
And,
Though
if you
without our
go in,
stag,
nicey nicey.
Be honest, you just have to go through the front doors, then you just have to go inside the middle. It's the only climbing you would have to really truly do.
So if the people of Winterfell, if you're what the people of Winterfell want, then why do we need to take an army in?
We don't even need an army. We just need that lady gone. But there is new people in
I mean,
Winterfell.
if we need to assassinate someone, that's
so-
another story.
Yeah, there's a new lady, and she's brought other people, and I don't know how they feel about me. I don't even know if they know me. But I do have about 8 people with me, maybe 10, that were willing to vouch for me.
Do you have anyone in Winterfell? Somebody in
Mm.
Winterfell that could open the doors for us would be really good.
We
Or could
did,
you place
but
someone there?
she got Actually, yeah, we could put some money there. We wouldn't need that, Darius, obviously.
Well, if somebody can open the door so we can get our stags in, that'll be a major advantage for us. Because, I mean,
don't have
my
anything
stag could
but
probably
one
take
cat
out 2 or
right
3
now.
of their wolves at least.
We don't know.
Wolves are
Well, the
pretty-
front gates aren't a problem.
Let's start jumping to assumptions. We haven't decided if we're actually going to do it yet.
It's
The
true.
cards are on the table. They'll be discussed by myself and the rest of Storm's End. And
Please,
obviously,
I do want to get involved in these conversations. How I'm the Rock King. My responsibility is the Iron Island itself. Of course, I'm going to go fight. You know, I love a good fight. A bit of PvP, never
Go
hurt.
against that if we
But
do it
I'm not
ourselves.
in charge of war planning and
Against Winterfell.
coming up with these things. My
like it, no,
my
dislike
worry is
it.
the island
Don't know
itself.
the current residents of Winterfell. They're all strangers to me at the moment.
No, it's up to the Salt King and the High King to deal with these discussions about war.
I don't give a shit about the Winterfell, so I mean, I don't get involved in that shit if it isn't gonna benefit the island. So I would have no opposition if we didn't help and you did.
And now it's just up to you, Ben.
Yeah, so if you guys do it on your own, it doesn't bother me. But as I said, we'll discuss it. We'll come back, we'll reconvene in a few days and we discuss it all together and see what everyone thinks. Think of maybe some rough plans on what to do in the meantime.
Finnegan, what do you think of how he rules the land?
There's no laws, there's no enforcements, there's crime everywhere from what I've heard. There's people called the Brotherhood Without Banners trying to start rebellion. Now, I know who they are and I know where they live. So if they do cause any trouble, they'll be getting dealt with rather swiftly. And Charlie has pretty much said we need to deal with it ourselves. He's not giving us any help, even though they've been targeting other lands. Now,
How can he not offer help? It involves himself. It's a rebellion against the king.
Against usurping Lord Commanders and everything like that. I have not received a single bit of help in return. I don't know how he's aided you people in the Isles. I don't think
not
he's
at
a
all.
bit far away for that.
You had no help really, but
And if what he said to Orcus, but the Iron Isles on the mountain, and then change his mind and saying that Winterfell owns the mountain, then it doesn't seem he's been true to his words. Charlie's a great kid. He was a great kid. He's a good man. But I don't think he's meant to be a ruler. That child of his, that Prince Tysinian, if he ever gets into power, we're all fucked.
I agree with that. Finnegan, have you heard news about Typhoon?
I heard a couple of sellswords that live in Storm's End had a bounty on her. The intruder
Oh, really?
took their prize.
Who'd you hear this from? Because
I heard it
from what
the
I
bounty man
know, it
himself.
was Waldings.
As I've explained to people all over the lands, the sellswords live and they make their money by hurting and killing people. They don't have any ties to Storm's End. They pay whoever pays them the most. And from what I heard, there was a 200 gold bounty on Typha's head.
200 gold? Who the fuck put 200 gold on her?
Hairleaf being Hairleaf did offer her the opportunity to pay a little bit extra and her life be spared or her injuries be spared and receive the name of the person that put the bounty on her head, but she refused.
But she is still Ironborn.
As am I, Orcus. Yes, we look out for each other. But there would be no reason. There was a bounty placed on her head. 200 gold is a big amount of money this short after the storm.
Do you know why the bounty was placed?
I don't, but I intend to find out. And I intend to find out who by as well.
It could have been wildlings that did it, actually.
Well, if you ever find out Finnegan, please let me know.
Ah, I will. Alright.
Because when wildlings took Castle back, they would have got all the gold. So all
they
they have to do is travel south, talk to some sellswords, and put a bounty on someone who's high up in King's Landing.
I really had much love for Tifa. She's always blocked me doing things that me and Sonny wanted to do. She always made up excuses for doing things. She fucking kneels when the princess showed up on the fucking Isles before the storm.
Aye, but when I knew Tifa before the storm, I knew her to do what she honestly thought was best for the Isles. Though I will say this, that when you and Sonny were in trouble, I was always torn between helping you and helping the Isles stay safe.
This is the problem. People never feared the Isles before the storm until we started acting out. Until we started going out getting the taxis on the shores. Everyone thought we were a laughing stock of the seas, laughing stock of the lands. That changed when we started acting out, Will. Me, you, Gareth, Don, fucking Brunt with us. Every time we acted out and we acted, as well as Type would say, we acted on, against the island. We never acted against the Isles. We always acted for the Isles. People badmouth the Isles? Yeah, I'd pick a fight with them. People hurt one of my own? Yeah, I'd pick a fight with them. I have more scars on me than I have care to remember for this goddamn island. But it's still my home. The reason I took Storm's End is because I was fed up of people making excuses for doing my actions. If I acted, it's because I had to act. I don't act rashly. I don't act on emotions. I act after thinking it through and doing what I think is best. People weren't paying their taxes because they weren't scared of us. They didn't think we were a threat. Well, we changed that, didn't we? We made people scared of us. We made people move inland. They were terrified to live on the Isles, live on the shores, sail the seas.
I think the Three Kings will have to talk about this, but I do like what you speak of. I do think it is time for the Isles to be feared more. And that the name Ironborn brings fear into people. It does deserve the respect that many people lack to give it.
I'm pretty sure I'm the first Ironborn to be Lord of a land hold in a very long time. I plan to utilize that in every way I can. If you get a trustworthy person, is Winterfell. That gives us the north. That gives the Isles and us a very strong foothold to do whatever the fuck we want.
Yes, well, going with that and going with what Will said, and I want to go back onto a subject you said about pushing your borders north more. We have a tavern on the coastline that we have given protection to. That is one of the lands you claim now.
Which tavern is it?
The Glass Bottom Tavern.
I know, but it won't be touched. If they're paying taxes to you, I won't double tax them. I'm no interest in it.
Oh, they are.
As I know, the shores belong to you guys. I'm not going to go against that one. I'm an Ironborn. I know your guys' rules.
long as you tell me not to touch them, I won't. I won't even bother them.
Well, they
I am
character
fellow
short
from
enough.
Winterfell.
Yes.
So, what happens if you do take Lord of Winterfell, and we find you not following along with our counsel, so to say? How do we trust you
the least
to
of your
not do that?
problems. Because a lot of my friends are actually in Storm's End under Finnegan. And I don't want them to think of me as a traitor to them. Not to Finn or not to Horus. If you tell me or ask me to do something, I will take it into consideration. If you need me to give you one of my people because they did you wrong, or just talk to me about it. As long as we discuss things before we act rationally, I will always have an open opinion to everything.
Let me see how well this council's working already.
Yes, with us three, we would be unstoppable. And I don't want to ruin something like that.
Food for thought, gentlemen. Like I said,
It is
not
very
acting on
much
it
so.
right now.
But I do want to have a private.
Discuss it.
I do want to have a private audience with you to discuss a few things there, Finnegan.
Yeah, no problem. No problems with that one.
Can I trust y'all not to cross me too?
Make sure he's got fucking his
Trust
back's
Iron
covered.
Islands to do what's best for themselves and what's best for their Ironborn brothers. So as long as you put the best interests in not fucking us over, you can always count on us to not fuck you over.
That sounds like a great deal. That's exactly how we are. You don't fuck with us, we don't fuck with you. But if we do have the troops, everything will be way
I
better.
can see that this plan being really fun.
And I'm sure the trade between the three of us would be quite ample.
But for him to be accepted into Winterfell is going to be the hard thing. Are people like, because either if this does all work out and he becomes Lord of Winterfell,
and you, Horus, when it comes, I will give you both one.
when that
Sure, you'll love
happens,
it. I know that.
either loads of people from Winterfell could just leave, or it could go perfectly
Look
fine.
forward to seeing it then.
I don't know. Let's see what happens.